like I said, like he said, Scars has this every Tuesday night out at the firehouse in Rome, and it's very popular. For instance, you got a problem with your radio, you got a problem with some piece of amateur radio equipment, and you come to the Elmer Night, and there will be a bunch of experts there, and you can discuss that issue with them. When I first did the infed half-waves, Scars was the first group to actually buy some of them from me. They actually took that the very next night, the very next Elmer Night, and they put it up outside the firehouse and ran it into the firehouse, and they tested it. So they were doing things like that. If you got a radio that isn't working for whatever reason, you can't figure out how to get you can't get the repeater, so maybe your PL tones are not good, or you don't have the right one. Bring it. They'll fix it for you. So I suggested, well, let's maybe do an Elmer Night for OCAPA. Don't have to do it every week. You can do it once a month. You can do it twice a month, whatever. So
Okay.
that's it.
So basically, we're putting before the club to consider us having an Elmer Night. We're going to have a day. We've got a facilities. What we need is interest. People, volunteers. We need a mix. I have questions. I learn a lot by asking questions, but I'm not afraid to ask people. We have other people that are more visual. They want their hands on something to learn. We can do that at Elmer Night. Okay. I showed somebody how to read the software WSTJX on how to play FT8. They made a bunch of contacts on FT8. So that's the kind of stuff we can do in a dedicated training environment. Think about it. If you have thoughts on it, let me know. If you have questions, let me know those too. And we'll see if we can't get a decision made by the next club meeting. So that's a month from now. Okay. Any other new business? Anybody? Yes, sir.
Anybody that needs to get a new antenna, infed half-wave, this is your lucky day.
I have one. It works great.
Me too.
To a 705 that I got at a really reasonable price.
What was it, $100?
A little bit more, but not too much.
Good investment.
Way less than it costs.
Yep, that's the big point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it works well, and you can throw them up, and they fit in a backpack easy. No other comments? We're going to go to the prize drawing and try to wrap this up quickly. Go for it.
Before we give away goodies, I've got some other goodies to give away. Got a couple of DX Engineering catalogs.
Anytime you order, you'll get 4 or 5 of them.
DX Engineering sticky button things and a couple of keychains. One last copy of the contest journal, you potential contesters. Also have some copies of this brand new concept that the ARRL put out about estate planning. Not donating, but here's what I want you to do with my equipment when I become silent key.
I better
I
get one
showed
of
this
those.
to my neighbor who was a family planning attorney. He sets up wills, estates, trusts, etc. Showed it to him and he said, "This is neat." He said, there are other hobbies that do a similar thing where you annotate whatever equipment you may have, how you want it disposed of, and what would be essentially a fair price. It helps out those folks who have to go in after someone becomes silent key and help the family dispose of equipment. This gives you good direction. So we've got several of these up here. You can download a copy off of the ARRL website. Okay? Now, I've got stuff to give away. First, and I hope it works. An MFJ desk clock. I need someone with unquestioned integrity
Or
to
hands.
draw a ticket, so
Wait a second.
since we can't find one, we'll have back draw a ticket. And this will go home with whoever's holding the 073. Ah,
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
okay.
He has to draw the next
Draw a
one.
ticket.
He draws.
Harry, hold up the acnoid box. Little acnoid here, nice little
Altoids.
project to
It's an Altoid box.
give to some potential ham.
An Altoid box, you mean?
And whoever's got ticket 080. Bingo, okay.
Oh, it's QRP
Terry, hold up the lantern. Make it come on.
Little.
Pull it for, yeah, okay, that's bright. You can get those at Harbor Freight, by the way. And draw.
Keep an eye on the batteries, they corrode.
Yep.
Who's 077? You get a lamp.
Way to go, Paul.
Hey, I can figure this next one out.
Now,
Even I can figure this one out.
recent
Oh, wow.
edition of the antenna handbook. Okay.
You have to read it and give a report by next month.
Now you gotta read it to get smart. You can't let it read it or put it under your pillow.
2 inches thick.
Okay, who is 076?
Right here?
Oh, geez, I should have known right there. There you are. Oh, yes.
4 or 5 years.
Anything left?
That's a pretty good prize.
Yes, it is.
Is that everything, Tom?
That's it.
Thank you very much for attending. Drive safe. There's supposed to be some rain tonight,
Jim, don't leave yet.
so. Tech committee.
Gary, don't leave yet.
Give away goodies up here.
And dismissed.